you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. So, as a celebration, very late celebration of us hitting 3,000 subscribers on the channel, I asked you guys on my community tab to give me all of your unpopular opinions about K-pop, all of your controversial thoughts, all of your anything and everything, whatever, I don't know, because I really like doing videos where I can get to interact with you guys and like see your thoughts and like read them, and like, you know, that's why I love doing live so much, because I like the like immediate interaction where I get to see what you guys are thinking and everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We finna go read these motherfuckers. So, first things first, we have one from Annalise Valdez-Julian, who's a fucking regular on this channel. I'm sorry I butchered your fucking name, but I love you. Thanks for always showing up. And they say, a lot of K-pop fans know nothing about rapping. They hear someone with a deep voice talk fast, and they're like, OMG, rap king, queen. That's tea, and given a lot of it, I think, is like playful, right? Because I don't want to act like I'm the fucking, like, you know, master of rapping. I know good rapping from bad rapping. I really don't. But a lot of the times when I hear like hip-hop rappers in a song, I take it as face value. I just go like, oh, you know, they did what they did. There's like a handful of K-pop rappers who are actually good rappers that I truly think are like actually skilled at the art of rapping, and some people clearly were just given the title of rapper and then they speak fast and they call it rapping. Remember that era where there were genuinely people thinking that like BTS's rap line was better than any rapper on earth because BTS raps about like emotions and depression and like real stuff. Meanwhile, other rappers are rapping about like ass and titties and money and you know something that was really funny about that era though? It was crazy to see that argument come full circle, because I remember when I was in my scene phase, I used to see motherfuckers say that shit all the time back in the day. Next up, we have one from Coco, and they say, I want K-pop groups to have a 1 month mandatory break every year or two so they can rest for a while. Big groups like BTS and Twice seem to overwork, and I'm low-key concerned for their mental health. In that break, they shouldn't be forced to come on camera, and most importantly, they shouldn't be followed by dispatch. That is tea. I don't know if it was just because 2020 was hard because of COVID, but there were a lot of idols going on hiatuses for like medical reasons, for personal reasons, for mental health reasons. The thing is, it's hard to regulate them not being followed by dispatch, because chances are them motherfuckers gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do. But yeah, if they could help it, it would really be nice for like all idol groups, no matter if you're a rookie or not, to get like some form of break where they get like a chance away from the spotlight for a while. Next we have Lola. They say, I don't think K-pop idols should be sexualized at all. Imagine someone younger than you or older than you just getting off at the thought of you. It's really creepy when the K-pop idol is a minor, and even if they aren't, it's still creepy in my opinion. It's okay to see them as sexy and stuff, but to start seeing them as a sexual object is so weird, no matter what age they are and you are. I don't know if my opinion is biased since I'm asexual, but I'd like to know your feedback on it. Honestly, this shouldn't even be an unpopular opinion. Like, I don't have a lot else to add. You kind of just said all of it. Like, I don't, you know, you did that. And I wanted to do a quick shout out to Vivi, who's not my dog Vivi, but not Vivi from Luna, who commented and said, I'm always excited for your new videos, they make me so happy. I said thank you in the reply, but I don't want to shout you out and say thank you again. Next, we have Sogi Comic, who says that Give and Take and Buying Hype was one of the best debuts of 2020. I wasn't paying a lot of attention to what was happening in 2020. I can't really tell you off the top of my head. But in hindsight, because now that I stand in Hypin', I can say, yeah, Give and Take was one of the best debuts. But in the moment when I first listened to it, I was like, I bang with it, but I ain't tripping off of it. You know what I mean? So it's a different perspective once you start to actually stand, or rather like you listen to the music more. Sometimes you listen to something once and it doesn't make an impression on you, so you just go, oh, okay. But yeah, it just sucks about Enhypen's fucking fandom. Like, I don't want to bring it up again because I just talked about it, but God, that really sucks. Next up, we have a absolute regular on the channel, my fucking day one, Yuminli. And they say the bond that K-pop artists have with their fans is one reason why they have to hide a lot of normal things that they would get bashed for. I see what you're saying, and honestly, I think it comes down to like the way K-pop groups are marketed, especially boy groups. Boy groups are often marketed to be like, for you to look at them as if they were your boyfriend type thing. And they do a lot of fan service and a lot of, you know, this, that, and the third. And it allows a fan to like create this image of what they think this person is, because, you know, at the end of the day, like we always say, we don't know these idols. We don't know what happens behind closed doors. We don't know them in real life. We just know this idea of what they present to us. We don't know if it's authentic or not. So I think when they do that, fans create this idea of who they think they are, and then it fucks the idol up, because then the idol feels like they can't really show them their true selves, quote unquote, even if they're not really doing anything problematic or anything. It's just the fact that fans have this idea of what idols should be, and if they do anything outside of that little box, then they're considered like, oh, you know, like Next up, we have another opinion from Annalise Valdez-Jillian, and they say not people thinking not standing BTS and BP makes them cool and quirky. Again, it's just crazy that this mindset of like not liking the popular thing makes you cool has come full circle. It's just so crazy to see. And honestly, I can't really talk a lot of shit because I'm low-key, I'm not like that when it comes to K-pop necessarily. Like, I did used to be that girl though. Back in the day, being like, oh, I'm so cool because I don't like the popular thing. Like, oh, look at me, I'm so nonconformist. Oh my God. What bothers me about those people, especially when it comes to BTS, it's that like, because the group is popular, you suddenly think that their music holds no merit and that they have no like relevance, like anything that they say and do is somehow like fake or like a shill to make money or whatever just because they're a popular group. Like, that's a mindset that I can't necessarily fuck with, because it's not really cool to like undermine people's musical intelligence. Next up, we have a comment from Any Lorak, and they say, comments like my faves eat CDs for breakfast or OMG, their live vocals just make me cringe. Like, I've gotten to a point where I don't believe anything is 100% live singing. There's too much technology out there that can mask anything. Like, I know my faves can sing and that's why their songs sound amazing, but I don't really give a shit about live because I can't trust anyone about it. True, that's fair. Honestly, I haven't really focused that heavily on, I've never really focused that heavily on like live vocals, because it's not that I see K-pop as lower than like any other music, but I'm not the type of person that like only stands groups who can sing. Do you know what I mean? What I see as a talented group can vary from what somebody else sees as a talented group. Because I was a J-pop stan as well, and if you know anything about Japanese groups, it's not like they don't have any talent, but most girls are recruited simply for the fact that they're cute. So you often listen to a lot of groups where the singing can be bad, the dancing is kind of bad, but the girls are cute and you just kind of buy into the fantasy. Like, but either way, I mean, I can understand how that's annoying, because it's just sometimes it's just phrases that people say that can get annoying. Do you know what I mean? Like, me personally, I kind of get really, really annoyed whenever I watch a video and it doesn't have subtitles yet, and the entire comment section is just, oh, we're waiting for English subtitles. It's just jokes about people waiting for the English subtitles and being like, ha, I don't understand anything, but, you know, I'm still here. It's like, okay, we get it. We get it. You can't speak Korean. All right, we understand. You come up with something else. We have another opinion from Coco, and they say, I would want BTS to do an open storyline / project where there are different characters, and that can be done for like 2 albums. I mean, imagine BTS aren't BTS and they're normal guys with their own normal friendships, love interests, and other things going on, and somehow they're put together as a group of friends, and the thoughts as normal guys can be converted into songs. I'm not saying they haven't done storylines before. I just want it to be very open so that armies don't have to decode the theories on their own. Of course, this is just my opinion. Of course, this is just my opinion. I thought it would be fun, provided they don't get overworked. I won't lie to you, I'm a little bit confused as to what exactly you're referencing. Maybe you mean you want a storyline where BTS's storylines aren't as complicated as like the BTS universe, which is fair. I believe you, honestly. You speak very passionately and I believe you. Work. Next, we have another opinion from Annalise Valdez-Jillian. I'm just gonna call you Annalise. Can I just call you Anna? You know, let me know. K-pop fans hate happy songs. Take BTS, for example. People are always saying that BTS new music is generic, but y'all don't hear anyone doing happy songs like BTS. I talked about this before, long time ago. I think it was when I did like that one video where I gave like one favorite song off of every BTS's album. I don't remember what it was titled, but that was the basic concept of the video. I've always caught on to how like a lot of people say that Dark and Wild and like Love Yourself Tear are like BTS's best albums, and a lot of those albums, and both of those albums, are very dark and, you know, centered around dark emotions and stuff like that. As people associate happy music with like manufactured pop music, which is a whole nother thing, I guess, that needs to be conversated about. For last for the video, we have 3 opinions from Julia SZ, and they say, number 1, if a K-pop fan told any rap fan that you don't have to write your own raps to be good, they will laugh at you. Team. 2, a lot of ex-armies like BTS because they were the underdog group, and now that they are big and made it out of poverty, they don't like it. That's exactly what I was talking about with the last thing about how people don't like BTS's happy music. It really comes down to the fact that, like, people attach to groups and albums and songs that are that speak on a struggle, that show like, okay, this artist had to go through some terrible shit to get to where they are. Like, take for example The Weeknd. A lot of people say that The Weeknd's earlier albums were his best work because he was going through a shitty time in his life, so his, you know, music reflected that. And now that he's in a better place, a lot of people say they don't like his current, you know, albums. But it's like, why is man's not allowed to be happy, bro? Like, y'all can't make him go back to being a drug addict because you want good music. That's ridiculous. Like, you can't fucking throw BTS back into the fucking garage and shit just because you want BTS to make better music. Like, shouldn't we all aspire for these groups to, you know, make more money and like be successful? Isn't that the whole point? And then their last point, I don't consider Blackpink the face of K-pop girl groups. They have been too inconsistent for me personally. I didn't know that Blackpink was considered the face. Honestly, to me, it's been twice. Honestly, like, and this is no shade to Blackpink, but like, when I think of face of girl groups in K-pop, I think Twice, and to an extent, I think Oh My Girl, because Korea loves Oh My Girl. It's crazy how like fast they fucking grew in like popularity. Korea absolutely loves Oh My Girl. And Blackpink is there, but to me, Blackpink is more of a global group, kind of more of an international group more than anything. And if we're talking about like representation of K-pop, I feel like at least in the Koreans' point of view, they would probably say Twice, or maybe an Oh My Girl. Maybe not Oh My Girl. Maybe Twice though. I'm sure Twice is a part of the conversation. I'm thinking Red Velvet, but like, Red Velvet is always left out of the conversation, so I don't know where Red Velvet fucking fits in. They should be a part of the conversation, but they're often not, and I don't understand why. They're probably getting ITZY ready to be the face. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks you guys, this was fun. In the future, I'm gonna try to like plan more videos where you guys get to fully interact. I had an idea for something. Oh yeah, I was gonna do a video where you guys vote for your favorite BTS album, like the top 5. And if I do that, again, keep an eye out on Discord and community tab. I will let you guys know. I got all like my emotion, like my sappy emotion shit about like hitting 3K out a while ago. I really appreciate you guys kind of putting up with my nonsense, you know what I mean? Like just dealing with me. I fucks with it. So yeah, outro commence. Blah. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know by giving it a like, and if you didn't like, you can hit dislike as well. You know what? Can I just do this? Because I'm over it. I'm just over it. I'm so over it. In the description will be links to a bunch of stuff. There'll be links to important places where you can donate and sign petitions and all that stuff. There's links to my friend's shop if you want to go check her out. There's links to my social medias if you want to go check that out. There's links to my Discord if you want to come join and come say hi. You can go do that. And that's it. You guys fucking somehow still like me, and I really appreciate it. You like me. You guys really like me. Alright, bye. Bye. My head hurts. My head hurts. I look really good with this bucket hat on though.